I wanted to talk through my circumstances in a way that I hope will bring those who actually have the wherewithal to seek understanding, which should be all of you, but isn't, unfortunately, to actually find it. But anyway, I got taken by another con artist again. I'm broke for the month again. Smoked through about $100 worth of my very expensive, hard-to-get Harborside medicine. Like I said, left me for broke. I'm actually overdrawn on my account. Oh, and I also got screwed the same time by my cell phone company, who I told not to take money out of my account, but did anyway. And this is happening because I am getting worse and needing help more, and I'm not finding it. I'm not getting help finding help. So if I can't get help through means that I have stated that I need to get help through, I have to do it on my own, which I can't do because I can't take care of myself, so I make errors in judgment and get screwed. Now, think about what happens to people who go off their rocker, you say, or as you say, or whatever, and go nuts and kill people or whatever like that. Do you think that they're like you, that they've been treated fairly in life, and they're just level-headed and just all of a sudden go nuts? Or perhaps they're treated unfairly by a society that doesn't give a damn, and they're just reacting to that. See, what's going on isn't the fault of the individuals who do it. It is a result of the society they live in. The society they live in is the result of your tacit agreement to let it continue. By sitting there and doing nothing about it, you are agreeing to have a society where people aren't treated fairly and have to react with violence at times because they're treated so unfairly. And that's called a logical argument. Oh. Hang on. I'm going to continue. You're not off the hook just yet. I want to talk about, what do I want to talk about? Oh, understanding. So, there's a difference between knowing and understanding. And what our education system has taught is knowing and not understanding. That's what, I hate to say it, but what Buddhism and some of your philosophies are about, is to gain understanding. No, the difference between knowing, okay. Because I'm told, I know that if I drop this, it's going to fall. Okay, that's knowledge. I know that that's going to fall. Okay, but do you understand why it's going to fall? If you understood why it was going to fall, you would understand that there is an interaction between the mass, which is a condensate of universal matter, anyway, mass, which is, atoms and molecules and subatomic particles and all kinds of weird stuff going on, and it's interacting with another mass, which is the Earth itself. Now these masses, because of the properties of matter itself that allows matter to condensate, to become a solid object, matter attracts other matter. And this is called gravity. And it's a force we know very, very little about. It's a very, very small force in the grand scheme of things. But in the grand scheme of the universe, it's a pretty powerful force if you look at it from that perspective, which is also called thinking. So that is what understanding is. And understanding, no, you don't have to remember what the equations are, or you don't have to remember that it's a derived calculus equation to understand that when matter is attracted to other matter, it's going to accelerate towards it. And accelerate towards it doesn't mean move at a steady speed. It means move faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster every moment. And that's called acceleration. And it's so we know that the speed on our planet, because of the mass of the Earth, the speed at which things accelerate is 9.8 meters per second per second. So every second, it's going 9.8 meters per second faster. So that's what it means, and that's what comes from understanding. Not just knowing, understanding. So, knowing that society's screwed up, knowing that the banking system is wrong, knowing that corporations have too much power, knowing that politicians aren't working for us, that's one thing. Understanding these things, how they came to be, what their consequences are, and everything about their present effects. Well, almost everything, but understanding means I don't have to know everything about what's going on and what its effects are, because I understand what they would be. Okay, I understand how they came to be because I understand all of the information about the past of these events, or the situation, the circumstance, because it's all interrelated, which is where the Enlightenment came from, is the understanding that it's all interrelated, it's all interconnected and cannot be separated. Past, present, future, this and that, and everything, it's all interconnected. And I understand enough of that now that I can say what's wrong, why we got where we are, and how we can get where we need to be, and where we should be, and where we all want to be. That's understanding, and that's what I gained. And that's what I'm trying to help people with. And it's hard on me, because I'm an impatient person, and because what I understand means that things could be so much better for so many more people. For everyone, actually. And all we have to do is flip a switch. And that's what I hope to gain with these zombie apocalypse diaries. I want to teach understanding, and yes, that is going to be in the curriculum, is teaching understanding. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've got to flip a sausage again.